What's going on YouTube? Baby Ruben here, back with Shiny Cardboard, bringing you guys another deck profile. Deck profile of the week, we got Maliss. Right now, this is my favorite deck to play out of Yugioh and Maliss. I do think Yugioh probably is the more, I guess, competitive and consistent, just as far as the stuff that you can splash in there. And Maliss takes a big brain to play, so I don't know why I'm playing it, because I got a little one. But this is really fun. It really teaches me a lot. It really you really have to play the deck right. There's no really room for error. But I guess that's why I like it, because I like challenges. So before we hop into this profile, guys, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Check out that Patreon. Would love for you guys to become a part of the family. Yeah, and just real quick, talking about this deck. I just completed it, but I have been playtesting it a lot. There's a lot of builds. I actually first started with the Kashtira Maliss. I liked it, but then I actually started off with the Striker Maliss and felt like I just wasn't doing it right. So I went to the Kashtira Maliss. It was better, and then I went back to the Maliss Striker, and it is a lot more better, a lot more consistent. So we'll start off 3 Dormouse, Little Mouse, Starter, really good card. You got the 3 White Rabbit. And then this deck doesn't have a lot of names, so we do max out on the names. All right, so 3 cheese. I call this one cheese. We got the 3 red and the 3 yellow. All their artwork is pretty sick too. I love them. This is the honorary Maliss card, Dotscaper. Hate to open it. Gosh, if you open it, it's like the worst feeling ever. We are only running 3 field spell. So you can either run, you could run the 3 with a terraforming or just 3 straight, but I feel like this deck searches so much. You know, you can not only use it off of terraforming, you can get it with Red Ransom. Red Ransom is almost always going to go through, especially if you have TB11 already set off a White Rabbit. Like, you really don't miss. So it's like, I don't want to clog, but I understand that people running 3 with a terraforming, because like I said, you don't see a lot of names. So maxing out 1 card starters, I see that, but that's why we run the 3rd Chessie. We run 1 of each trap. Of course, TB11 is your best trap. This one right here is just so good. This is a way to play around anything, which really they all play around hand traps, but TB11 is the best one. We got a Gold Sark. And then for consistency, 3 Allures. Now, I was running, I was still running the Gold Sark, but I was running 2 Allures and 2 Signet Minings. I just don't like the Signet anymore. I don't like going neg at all. It hurts. And it's just Ash. I know it's Ash bait, especially if you have an Allure in hand, but it's just, why lose the 1? We are maining the Thrust, which some people might disagree. But this is just so good because you could lose to 1 card. I mean, if you don't have any follow-up in hand, you don't have no Bestials or anything, you get hand trapped and they stop your Dormouse, your 1 card starter. I mean, I'll show you a card that we're running, but this is why this is so powerful. Or even to be able to search to your Striker package. The last card's spicy, I promise. Bestial package is 2 Druids and 1 Magnemite. You could run the 2nd Druiswarm as a Ball Drake, because it does come up sometimes, but I just like the Druiswarm better. The non-target pop, just to send one is, or it's not even a pop, it's just sending one. It's nasty. Here's the Striker package. So we got 3 Engage, a Widow Anchor, and Hornet Drones. This package is just so consistent. You open, every time I see Engage and a Dormouse in hand, oh man, it's the greatest feeling ever. Now this, people might not agree with. These are my hand trap lineups and my interruption cards. Right now I am running the Droll, just because Droll hurts a lot of decks, and I know that these would be sided out going against the mirror match, but a lot of other decks like Fiendsmith that rely on searching or adding, even Yugioh does a lot of adding and searching, especially with the duo drive. You can just stop the duo drive after they, I think it's really any of their one card starters that add. So these are just, I really like these. These always come up and these always do work. Now that is because I see a lot of Maliss players running the Impulse. If you have the Impulses, play that, but I don't. We have the Book of Eclipse. Book of Eclipse is so good, but you have to play it right and you have to be smart about it. That's why I say this deck is a big brain deck, because using this at the wrong time or knowing that you're not going to be able to do anything, you're just giving them free draws. And if they hit you with like a Mulch Army or something, that's just even a more worse feeling. You're giving them draws on top of draws on top of draws, and it's not good. So play these right, and these cards are OP. Play it wrong, and it kind of bites you. 3 Imperm. I feel like this is the best trap you can run. And then 1 D barrier, because you know everybody's going to be on Yugioh, right? So like I said, with the Thrust package, they open up starting with a hand trap or shotgunning something. You just play this and you pass, and then they're going to pass it back, right? But I mean, that is knowing that your opponent's on Yugioh, but you can kind of tell. You don't have to shotgun it, right? You could wait, because I don't think anybody's going to main, like, you're maining D-Barrier, but nobody else is going to be maining, like, Lightning Storm or Harpy Feather Duster. So it's like, you're good. Wait till they've summoned that first Yugioh monster, and then chain it on res. Just hit your D-Barrier. The extra deck, I like the extra deck's pretty clean. There is some stuff I want to play, but you just can't. So 1 Link Spider, 1 Kagari, 1 Decoder, and 1 Karibo. And this is so good when you have 2 on the field. You just use 1, and then that next summon, it's not going to be negated by an Imperm. We got SP. We got Splash. We got Haggard. Lizardos is so cracked. So good. And then we have 1 of each of the girls. Cryptor is, or Binder is my favorite, but Cryptor is like crazy powerful. And then we have an access code. You got to run the access code. He's just free. Firewall, Neo Tempest, and then the Tempest targets, Aggregator, and Disable Worm. Now I am running the Aggregator over the Pack Bit because Pack Bit's like $20 and Aggregator was like $5. So I was like, I'd rather spend $5 than $20. But that is the profile, guys. Let me know how you like it. Please give me any comments, tips, give me some criticism, heavy criticism. I'll take it all. So appreciate you guys. Thank you.